Welcome to Growing Fashion Villioti Unpicked. Join us as we explore the journey of Villioti and our talented fashion students. It's an extraordinary place which is filled with fun, passion and lots of laughter.
SA Fashion Week Spring Summer 2023 is here. I'm so excited to be here. We are popping in to see how our students are doing. We've got a few students that are working in the reception team, the media team, the production team. So I'm just going to come in, see how everybody's doing, see if they're enjoying the event and learning a lot, because that's really important. But let's go take a look and see what's happening.
Hi guys.
So we have Zoe and Joella with us today.
We got spoiled by our teammate. Yeah, we got Starbucks today. And we get free food every day.
Beautiful. So
Yeah.
Zoe and Joella are doing the media for SA Fashion. They're part of the media team for SA Fashion Week this year,
So
this
we're getting
season.
a lot of experience. We're meeting a lot of people in the industry. We're meeting and making new connections for future job opportunities and seeing the behind the scenes of what jobs we might want to get into or maybe avoid. But yeah,
we're having a good time.
Okay, and how's your experience really been so far?
It's been a lot of work and it is a bit
a
tiring.
lot of standing. You don't sit.
Yes, you don't sit at all. You're
You get your steps
standing
in. So where you watch?
for a really long time, but it's really worth it. Like at the end of the night, we're done and then we get to leave.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm wearing this dress provided by SA Fashion Week. My boots are from Zara, my bag is from Zara as well. Just a simple outfit to wear.
Beautiful. So we have two more of our students who are working the reception team as well. So how has the experience been with SA Fashion Week so far?
It's been really exciting. We've both enjoyed it so much and we hope to come back soon sometime. Yeah.
Well, the joy about these opportunities is there's always other opportunities after. So obviously you guys are working well. The team has been impressed with how you guys have been working. So who knows what could follow? What do you think has been a challenge for you during this season?
Getting our bearings a bit.
Yeah, just getting everything together, because usually, when you work alone, it's like, I know where everything is. So now it's just like trying to get everything in order and being actually organized.
Yes, and it's a whole new level of working under pressure, right?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Well, it's good to see you girls.
Good to see you too.
Opera has, with this set, kind of created a situation in which you would be incorporating technology into your life as a designer. So a little bit of a sketch for design studio happening, creative workspace, and it's to show that we bring technology into our lives by, for instance, implementing a fantastic camera on the Reno 8 Pro to use it to capture spirits, capture inspiration in the moment. Take it home. We've got the iPad, we've got the pad here. And this will be used for your design, creating elements, sketching, 3D design, obviously modeling your elements and bringing the creativity from the camera into a more productive space. And then from there, incorporating it into a tangible asset, something beautiful, something inspirational, something truly yours, something unique to you.
Amazing. So that's Oppo sponsoring Fashion Week this season. Beautiful, thank you. So our students are ringing the bell for the next show to start. There she goes. And we have Mohammed here today, or tonight. Look what he's wearing. Outfit. Mohammed's in jeans today. have a look. Hi, good and you?
Can I help you find
Yes,
those
please.
these watches that we started? No.
Yes. I'm from Accra.
So we have Caitlin Creel with us today. Caitlin's outfit is looking beautiful.
Thank you.
I think Karl Lagerfeld has really inspired us this month.
Definitely. Definitely.
Hello, Caitlin.
Hi, how are you?
So Caitlin was part of the production team. She was an assistant to the executive producer of SA Fashion Week.
That's correct, yes.
Tell us a little bit about your experience working at Fashion Week.
SA Fashion Week was amazing. I think it was inspiring for me as a designer or an aspiring designer. It was amazing to see what goes into SA Fashion Week. You know, there's a lot that goes into putting a show together, putting together a collection, making sure the models are ready. I was fortunate enough to stand backstage, so you realize how much goes into music, lighting, you know, having teams ready to go. People have to be on the move. So I think I enjoyed seeing what goes into it, and also realizing that there's a lot of jobs that are available for us as designers. You know, it's not just sewing, it's not just designing. There's a lot of different careers that you can go into in the fashion industry. I mean, there's runway, there's production, there's backstage, there's all of these things that exist. There's also handling media. So I think it was inspiring. I also learned a lot. There's a lot of people that exist in the fashion industry, a lot of important people, and I think networking was one of the things that I learned was most important about being in the fashion industry. You have to know a lot of people, definitely.
And you were in the thick of it. You're in third year at the moment.
Yes.
So you're graduating this year.
That's correct, yes. I'm graduating, working on my final collection. I'm teaching on a Saturday, so I mean I had to put that on hold, and I was like, I'm taking the opportunity. So I think as much as I'm trying to push for something, it was also an experience for me, and I got to learn and see also what I'm working towards or where I can go towards. So I think for me that was exciting, and I had to just keep moving. I had to make sure that things were done, but it was worth it, definitely.
And what can we expect from you at the end of the year?
Oh goodness,
Maybe we should wait for that on the runway, but it's exciting. I think it's definitely beyond what I thought I would produce. I think I've learned a lot. I've been stretched, I think, beyond what I thought I could do, but I think this experience has been amazing, and what I've learned I think is going to be most important moving forward, definitely.
Perfect. Thank you so much for sitting with us.
So much.
Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm here with one of our wonderful lecturers, Troy, who takes fashion illustration as one of their subjects. And what we had last week was a life drawing class, which we have a live model, and they all have to sit around her and draw her from different angles. But also she moves and changes poses every time Troy says change pose. How do you find that, Troy?
I find that it helps the students focus because it's not more about the details of the model. We're trying to get like, a gesture of what the model is doing and put that on paper so that to get sort of the essence of that, but not the details of it, just the essence of the model.
So it's more to get like the movement of the way the body sort of stands and the way the arms go, so they get a good sense of proportion, is that right? So it really helps them.
It really helps them with proportions, it helps them with movement as well. And the reason why we get a professional model is because we wanted to sort of the poses that come out of that class to be poses that are on par with where the industry is. But it's more about getting the emotion, different emotions, different actions, and it's a very refreshing class, I find.
I like it also that we use a professional girl because she has the length and the height, and we always teach them to draw more exaggerated. So it's not actually like life drawing. They look at the live model, but they have to extend her and make her look more like a fashion illustration than a life painting.
And it also identifies a very strong understanding of like counter postures, so shoulder, hip movement.
So the relation obviously between your waist and your shoulders, and we always say in class that there's a relationship between how your shoulders move in relation to your waist and hips, and it's always nice to see that in like from an actual model and not just as a theory or like from pictures.
And do you feel the students enjoy it more? Does it like ignite their enthusiasm when they see a live model? Does it?
It's always exciting. I mean, the first time she came in and she was in her bathing suit, and they were all excited. They were also, you should just see, in comparison to the classes where it's just a picture and them illustrating the picture, when there's an actual model there's an excitement about the class. There's
like and it makes it more interesting.
It really does.
And do you stick the tape on?
Yes, so we have a tape so that you can see again, because we said the relation between major parts of the body, and so we stick the tape on. We have a balance line which goes from this point all the way to sort of the crotch area, and then we have a line just by the waist and a line by the shoulders and by the hip.
So
and
they can see the way the movement goes.
The motion goes.
Yes. That's really good. And do they try and draw hands and feet at different angles as well?
Yes, but just sort of get like the shapes more than the details, because it's more just about getting the essence of the pose more than the details. You can always just go back and fill it in with the details if you want to, but you'll know the relation between the different parts of the body.
I love how focused everybody gets.
It's
like everything goes like drops and goes
completely quiet. Do you play music for them?
We play music for them, and we have conversations with the models that they're illustrating. So some parts the students will be complaining if it's like a slightly more difficult pose to sort of execute. They will have complaints, and they'll say it to the model, and she will laugh. And we obviously change these poses in 5 minutes because it's also a time thing. The reason we don't focus on details is because we move from one pose to the next within.
And how many seconds?
So we start with 5 minutes, then 3 minutes, then 2 minutes, and then 60 seconds.
60 seconds to draw the gestures.
Yes.
I think it's fantastic.
It's amazing.
And I think it's really good, and it really gives a deeper understanding and knowledge to the student, plus making it a fun illustration class.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you, Troy.
Thank you, Spiro. Thank you, Joe.
Are we excited? What are we doing today? The live model drawing. Let's see what you've got there. Beautiful. Can be quite challenging, right? Hayley, why? They're beautiful. Elena? How are you doing, Dylan?
I'm doing good.